So this is my second and probably final video from down here. Well, I should say up here. Well, down here from where I live. But up here in relation to elevation at the Giant Sequoia National Monument east of Porterville, where I am right now. Now, you may think you're looking at the same tree, two branches of it coming off and bridging together. But what you're actually looking at is a case of symbiotic mutualism, and that's what the video is going to be about here. These are two different trees. They're completely different species, and the tree on the left is the incense cedar, Calocedrus decurrens. The tree on the right is the giant sequoia, Sequoiadendron giganteum. Now, what's happening here is you have two trees that sprouted very close to each other, and the big guy is kind of embracing the little guy, or maybe little girl in this case, but symbolically. And they do not rely upon each other at all for nutrients or anything else. They have a completely separate system. They just happen to be near each other. And one thing that they could be helping each other with is stabilizing each other. I have an oak tree at my house. Same thing. I have a valley oak and a coast live oak that are doing the same thing. And at my house, it kind of, I have this giant live oak and a fairly large valley oak. And then one of my astute friends said, "Gary, this is symbolism for you and Cara. You're the crazy big valley oak that's leaning way out farther than any tree should over the hillside in a really precarious yet bold way. And the only reason you don't fall off into the precipitous is because Cara is embracing you." Now, in this case, I would say the symbolism here for my wife and I is that I would be this giant sequoia here, and like going, "Hey, baby, you're looking pretty cute. Come over here. Get closer. Come here. Give me a kiss." And she is saying, "Can you give me my space, please?" That's how I see this symbolism here. We'll see what she says about that. I think she'll agree. But yeah, I like to cuddle. And so does this giant sequoia. It wants to cuddle this Calocedrus tree, and it's giving it this wonderful hug. Yet the Calocedrus tree seems to be leaning away from the aggressor. This could be a Me Too tree moment here. What do you think? Is this a Me Too tree moment? I don't know. This big tree could be in trouble. But yeah, so that is symbiotic mutualism at its finest, right there. And you can really see the interface of the bark. Look at this, just a slightly different texture right there. The fissured bark on the right is the Calocedrus, and the more smooth, darker bark on the left is of the giant sequoia. So now we will leave them in their privacy to work out their relationship.